What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and we got some interesting news to go over in regards to Star Wars right now because their director came out. But before we do that, why don't we talk about how Disney's been doing? Basically, in 2023, it was the worst year ever for Disney. Despite what this ranking article has, I'm just using it mainly for its headline from Inside the Magic. It was the worst year ever for Disney. Outright, all their movies basically flopped except for one movie that basically broke even, if not made a little bit of money, which was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. But that was a that was a phase 3 movie that was supposed to come out years and years ago. So that movie was at least decent, had a lot of control by guy in charge of DC right now, James Gunn. Tons of control from James Gunn, who was also supposed to head up the next stage of Disney, but you know where that went. Well, considering Disney needs wins right now, you would think the best thing to do is probably stay away from Star Wars, considering their Mandalorian Season 3 had crap numbers. Ahsoka had crap numbers, so much so that it had worse viewership than the Season 3 finale of Mandalorian. The Season 3 finale of Mandalorian. Yeah, that's the best thing. So you know what the best thing to do is? Make a series of movies. Well, the Rey movie director came out and opened her gob on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day or whatever. And guess what she had to say? That's right. Upcoming Rey Solo film director Charmin, I'm not even going to try to say that before I pull a racism, says it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape the story of Star Wars. What? What? Wait. So it's about time we've had a woman come forward to shape the story of Star Wars. Where has she been ever since Disney took hold of Star Wars? Like, legitimately, ever since Disney bought Lucasfilm, the person in charge has been Kathleen Kennedy. You know, the woman famous for The Force is Female. Yeah, this lady, you know, the woman that South Park made an entire episode about. You know, how she came in and destroyed everything, put a chicken in it and make her gay and lame. Yeah, this woman, she has been in charge of Star Wars since 2012. So, okay, you're way out of date, but let's see what her exact quote was, shall we? And a declaration that could seemingly only come from someone who has spent the last decade completely detached from the once beloved sci-fi franchise. Director Charmin Obaid-Chinoy, I'm probably butchering that, has opined that one particularly exciting aspect of her upcoming Rey Solo film is that it will finally allow women to guide Star Wars' narrative direction. Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy exists, but let's get her full quote, shall we? Touted by Obaid-Chinoy was Directionally, filmography primarily consists of documentaries highlighting the social plight faced by women in her home country of Pakistan. Okay, so she's a documentarian talking about women's issues in Pakistan, which, let's be fair, is a noble cause, considering that is a very, very religious, fundamentalist country where women really don't have very many rights. So yes, that is a fine thing to do. That is a righteous thing to do, and that's an okay thing to do. Okay, but you know, that's Pakistan and this is the United States. But offered this insight into her forthcoming Dance with the Force while speaking to CNN's Christy Lou Stout for the network's 2023 New Year's Eve broadcast. New Year's Eve broadcast. I feel like I said that word wrong. But anyways, touted by Stout as the first woman and first person of color to direct a Star Wars film. Well, technically she's the first person of no. Yeah, I think she would technically be the first person of color to outright direct a Star Wars film, considering Taika Waititi still hasn't even finished penning his Star Wars film. But the first woman to direct a Star Wars film, or at least worked on a Star Wars film, was Patty Jenkins. You know, her movie, the director of Wonder Woman 1984, and her movie ended up being shelved altogether. So yeah. Okay. The director, who appeared via a pre-recorded interview with the anchor, opened their discussion by elaborating on her personal excitement towards her forthcoming Lucasfilm outing. I'm very thrilled about the project because I think what we are about to create is something very special, said Chione. And we're in 2024 now, and I think it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape the story of a galaxy far, far away. It's about time. It's about time to have a woman shape the way Star Wars narrative is going. Kathleen Kennedy. Kathleen Kennedy has been there since like 2012, if not longer. The CEO, not the CEO, but the president of Lucasfilm, who oversees Star Wars and all their preceding projects, including Indiana Jones, has been at the helm this entire time. Yeah, this woman doesn't know Star Wars is what it boils down to. She has never watched Star Wars. She's never interacted with Star Wars, and she knows literally nothing about Star Wars. Those of us that actually talk about Star Wars and stuff like that actually know that Kathleen Kennedy has been there for so long. Now, I'm not going to, a normie individual isn't going to know who Kathleen Kennedy isn't going to outright know who this person is, what her role is, or how long she's actually been there. But for people that actually know Star Wars, actually talk about the media areas and stuff like that, yeah, they simply know that Kathleen Kennedy is the president of Lucasfilm. So you would think that the director of a Star Wars movie would know that the president of Lucasfilm, who has been helping lead Star Wars in a particular direction since 2012, would more than likely know that that person is a woman. I'm just putting it out there. I'm legitimately just putting it out there. No, but here's the reality. She doesn't know. She doesn't care. She doesn't want to care. This is also an indicative nature of who they are hiring to do these movies. They don't care about Star Wars. They don't care about what has come before. They just want to put their own narratives in there. So when you think of that, that means that she's going to be putting in more like a woman's right documentarian that would primarily focus on Pakistan. So when you think of that, that means women over in Pakistan are subjugated. They are oppressed minorities, quite literally. So you bring that to Star Wars, which is going to be promoted throughout the West and everything. You're going to have her putting in women are being oppressed. She's going to be oppressed. Rey's going to be oppressed. Women can't do anything. And they're bad situations, something like that. Very woman focused. You know, something we've had since literally the beginning. Oh my lord, you live by the social justice sword, you die by the social justice sword. That's what it boils down to. You're gonna have wokeness, you're gonna have social politics, you're gonna have all this stuff, identity politics, whatnot, at the forefront of another Star Wars movie, and guess what? It's not gonna do well. It's gonna be the exact same situation as we've been seeing across Star Wars, across Disney, across every outlet of this thing. This woman's one little thing has already told people that she knows literally nothing of Star Wars. She knows literally nothing of where Star Wars has been for the past 12 years now. Yeah, 12 years since 2012. So we're going on to 2024. So yeah, 12 years. This is just a joke at this point, but I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.